What's up, TCZ fam? So today we're going to be working on the RS6, installing the brand new APR carbon fiber intake on it. It's not going to be a DIY how to do it. It's just going to be watching me figure out how to take this off, install it, go for a drive, and see how it works. But check this out. And we're gonna get going. Enjoy. So, well, taking this off, we decided to go with the APR intake. Haven't seen many people running it, per se. Also, in my eyes, why spend $4,000 for a carbon intake with a couple extra fancy pieces when doing the research? The airflow difference isn't much between the APR unit and the other models out there that have the lower carbon fiber panel that has a slightly larger insert. So I decided to test out the APR. I mean, worst case scenario, if we want to try something different, we can always sell it, get a new one, try out one of the other units. But for now, I have some good feelings on this. I think it's going to wake up the ABT power module and allow some more airflow into those turbos with the larger turbo inlets as well. Those are out. Let's undo the turbo inlets. OEM piece is off. So, as you can see, got the ABT module in there. Here's the innards of the OEM trim piece with the OEM inlets right there for flow. There we go. And the OEM filter. Let's get this out of here now. Dirty. Okay. So it's found in my intake. Look at that beautiful cigarette in there. Gonna get that cleaned out real quickly before getting the rest of the stuff installed. Alright, so you're not supposed to remove this, but I'm going to get this out of here so I can get this cleaned up and get all this debris buildup that's inside the intake box out before installing the rest of the APR unit. Because it wouldn't do any good to put it all back together and still have it be full of debris. Pretty pointless. Go. Nice and clean again. Cool. And I just figured out gurney flap here that opens right there, and it sucks air in directly from, over here real quickly, from here. So this has a little vent that fluctuates open and closed, and under, I'm guessing, wide open throttle, that this little vent opens, sucks air in, this vent opens, allows more airflow into the intake. It's pretty nifty. Didn't know that. Put you guys back there. Put this back on. I think for now this is off. Alright, next step, I'm going to go ahead and unclip the hard pipe. Here. Here we go, get that moved out of the way. And then start taking off the actual cast turbo inlets. Or in the iPad, using that for instructions so I don't jack this thing up. That would be expensive. Something went wrong. I don't want anything to go wrong with this. I'm not saying that I've messed stuff up before, but let's make sure this one goes right. So I need to get this guy off and this guy off to get down into here. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right, so 4 out and 2 to go. The last 2 are the scary ones because they're on the bottom half of the turbo, which could lead to some problems if they fall. I don't want that. No snap. All right, got it out without dropping the bolt. Thank God. And so you can see that is the inside of an OEM cast turbo inlet housing versus the APR inlet. As you can see, it is significantly larger, which should catch us some good airflow and open this beast up. I'm gonna go ahead and get working on the next part. All right, so the next step in getting this installed, because we have a stock turboed RS6, not a big turboed RS6, at least at this point in time, it's going to require inserting the adapter for the RS6 stock turbo, which, yes, it will funnel down a little bit, but that's the way it works, unfortunately, to make this fit. So, now that we have those inserted, gonna go ahead and work on getting that put on the car right now. I'm gonna start with the bottom one first, since that is the most difficult one to reach and to get set up. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? There. Alright, got the other flanges on here and working on getting this bolted in. Alright, so next part is going to be installing the clamps and the inlets to the carbon box that we see here. So we're going to work on that right now. Perfect. That looks great. And now for the final test. I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up. And let's see. So we have the APR intake installed on the car right now. I'm going out on a first drive with it to get impressions on how it feels, if there's any power difference, if there's any sound difference or anything of the sort. So let's see, but I know from revving it, it definitely sounds significantly louder, and hopefully it results the right way. All right, so first initial little drive. You can hear a bit more on the turbos than you could before. Probably due to the bigger turbo inlets on it. Right now we are in RS1 and sport mode on trans. Gonna try a little hit here and see if there's anything significantly noticeable sound-wise. So I'm gonna slow down. Go. Let's see, listen. And yeah, I can definitely say big difference in power delivery. Used to fall off a little bit up top in the RPM range, and now you can feel it just pull. That was a quick little sprint. All right, so here's gonna be my reaction with the new intake on with the power, it supposedly added about 40 horsepower with having the APT tune. So let's see. And yeah, it feels like it pulls harder through the gears than it did before. As again, up top is significantly stronger, which is what this car was lagging with the APT tune. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a thumbs up for the APR intake on the RS6, and gonna go ahead and make some videos once TJ gets back in town with it, because he has no idea I went ahead and installed this on the car without him. So get a reaction video of him driving it when he gets back into town next week.